Okay, leg day. Not to rant straight off the bat, but I'm fed up with streaming services, right? For example, last night I went on to Prime Video to try cop a month free trial, and thankfully I was able to get it. But I realised that these places, they now charge you an additional fee if you don't want ads for just a ball rolling around to the middle of the road. Yeah, so not only have you got to pay the standard fee of being able to watch the content, now you've got to pay an additional fee if you don't want ads in your paid content. Like, oh my god, money grubbing assholes. It used to be, and I don't know if this is still the case, but it used to be with Prime Video that you were able to watch, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20% of their content for free, but with ads. So there would be a trade-off there. But, it's free. So, that was great. But now, I don't know if they do that anymore. I think now it's gone completely the other way around. Now you've got to pay to watch everything, and everything is going to have ads in it unless you pay an additional fee to not have the ads. It's just crazy. And I'm sure Prime Video is not the only place doing it. It's just the only streaming service that I've been using, or that I've used in a while. Because most people, I'm sure, don't use any streaming services. They just find it elsewhere. Which is, it's a bit of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? Why would you, if you can get it for free somewhere else? There we go. But I think the streaming services, they do it to themselves. They get too greedy, and people just say, well, fuck you, I'm gonna go somewhere else and just get it there. Because there's really there's no need for it. There's genuinely no need to put an additional £4 or £5 for something that you're already paying like a tenner for. I'm paying for the content. Why am I watching ads for it? It's just ridiculous. It reminds me of PlayStation and Xbox. How they make you pay to play online, even though you have Wi-Fi and you can access online. They just lock it behind a fucking paywall. I mean, I get it. Like, that's how they get their continuous income. But if that's not bad enough, then they get a bloody new console out every, it's not as bad as an iPhone, but at least with the iPhone it doesn't get completely kind of lost behind, because unlike bloody the consoles, some games only release on the new generation consoles. Normally they do migrate to PC after a year or two of being out. But, it's that incentive to buy the next big thing. Oh, it's so annoying. Especially because I'm not like that as a person. I don't like the fancy, shiny, designery things. It just rubs me up the wrong way. Capitalism at its finest right there. But it wouldn't be so bad if it happened to one or two things, but nowadays it's like every fucking thing. It's ridiculous. Anyway, enough of the rant. It is leg day, and I'm gonna give myself this week off of squats because my lower back is just tightening up recently like crazy. The other day I sat down on the sofa and it just destroyed my lower back just sitting down, because I'm just losing mobility in my lower back like crazy because I'm putting on more weight. I'm 94 kilos now, so I'm still a decent, well, yeah, I'm like 15 kilos away from my peak weight this time last year in the last bulk. So, I mean, I'm not going to push it that far this time. I reckon I'm probably only going to go to maybe 100. But I don't think it'll be too long now. Well, but what's nice, I've smashed this gaining phase, to be honest. I've absolutely smashed it because I'm over 30 weeks in, right? And I'm still going, and I'm not tired of food, and I'm not 110 kilos, I'm 95 kilos. And I've done it in the same time span, if not longer of a time span than my previous bulk. So it just goes to show how fast we pushed that last gaining phase. It was just ridiculous. It was too much. But you've got to push these things. You do kind of have to push these things to see where that line is, where you need to be. So I don't, the best way to learn, in my opinion, is just through experience, is through failing, doing the things that might have been a little bit too much, but once you've experienced that, okay, I've gone too far on your own, then it kind of, that's hard to forget when it's happened to you personally. So lessons learned the hard way stick. So if there's any message to take away, it's that one. But I'm going to meet you in there. I think I might even start with some leg extensions today, but I'm not sure. I will see how I feel when I walk in there. So I'll see you. Leg extensions in months, like months. I swear. Right, let's get right into this. Probably should have warmed up on like a pendulum before I do this. It's a bit taxing on the knees. Oh. Oh god, oh, fuck. I got it. Hang on, fixing. Oh, bloody hell, there's a fat ass moth in my car. I don't know where it's gone. But decent leg day. I did low-key miss doing squats, but I think I probably probably benefited from giving it a rest this week, because I've been needing to take a rest from them for a little while now, and I just let my body kind of breathe, because doing that for a long time can kind of destroy only recently have I started to actually do the mobility work, so it is a bit of a drag, but it's like 5 minutes out of the day, innit? Just solely for my hip flexibility. And oh my god, it's so much nicer, it is so much cooler. 21 degrees is so much better than 30 degrees. Here we go. Hopefully that's better. But yeah, leg day done. Looking forward to my cereal now. Oh, and I'm probably... How many episodes have I got left? I think I've got 4 or 5 episodes left of Vox Machina. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of it. It's so good. I very much enjoy it. If I had to say who my favourite character was, they're all so good, to be honest with you. No, I didn't really answer the question, but they are all so good. I think Percy's quite funny. My least favourite is Scanlan, just because he's quite annoying. And actually, he hasn't made an appearance this season, so I don't know what's happened there. I don't know whether it's going to be, he's going to come in the next few episodes, or that's kind of it. They just kind of kicked his character off because the actor did some crazy shit or something like that. Maybe it wouldn't be the first time that that's happened, let's be honest. But he was definitely my least favourite throughout the series. He was kind of the annoying character. He was the Zenitsu of Vox Machina. Yeah, just kind of the whiner. So annoying. Very annoying character. And yeah, but everyone else is really cool. Very cool. I like Percy. He's quite good. Very shrewd character. Very clever. Yeah, very good. And I like his ability as well, kind of the gunslinger vibes. It's cool. But yeah, wow, I've only just realised that Scanlan's not been in the 4th season. That's funny. Yeah, wow. But yeah, I've got a few on the list. Well, I'm also watching an anime called Psycho-Pass at the moment, which is good. I'm enjoying it, but the site that I'm watching it on is kind of poor. I don't know why some episodes aren't available to watch, so I've had to kind of jump around the place to connect the dots of the series. I don't know if that's just because, I don't know, maybe it's a season 1 thing, but I know there's at least 3 seasons, and I think a movie or 2. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but for at least for now, it's been pretty good. Why does my phone keep doing that? And I need to get a new tripod because one of the screws has fallen loose, and I actually don't know where it's gone, but it's quite an important screw that kind of kicks the whole thing out the window if it's not in. So I don't know, probably have to get a new one if I can't find the screw. But yeah. So takeaways from today: mobility work. Definitely mobility work. I'm not even, that muscle bound, but just coming up in weight will just make you tight all over the place. In specifically, the areas that I have trouble with is the hip and the shoulder flexibility. I remember last bulk I got to around 100-ish, and I started to have some serious shoulder limitations. Like, I wasn't able to hold a barbell on my shoulders because my shoulder joint wouldn't go that far back because of how stiff my joints got. Kind of crazy how it does that, how fat does that. I'm guessing it's fat. I don't actually know the science behind it, but quite bonkers to think about it. Because like now I can easily do it for my shoulder. I can easily, well, I'm not going to say easily reach behind my back, but I can reach behind somewhat my back. But yeah, like I said, last year, or this time last year, no, not a chance. Let me tell you that, not a chance. Seriously, it would actually get to the point where I was just eating around the clock 24/7. But I would still eat the same amount of meals that I do now, but these meals were just insanely huge, bigger than they had to be. And it got to the point where just tying my own shoelaces is seriously difficult because I just can't get down there because all of the food is in the stomach. And like I said, that limited range of motion that you get when you're that body composition makes everyday tasks that much harder. But that's enough for today. So I'll see you in the next one, which is probably back. So look forward to that one.